thought about Vegas?
Yeah, I thought about Vegas. To be honest, I'm a little worried that I'm the only breadwinner. So that gives me a little bit of worry. I might not be able to pay for 2 mortgages on each coast.
I feel like you don't believe in me, like you don't love me.
Welcome to Story Time with a Grown Woman, Swag, and the W is Silent. Thank you in advance for the intro. Let's get right into this. I don't have much to really say about this video, but there is a very big lesson to be learned. If you don't know, and if you don't watch the Kountry Wayne skits, Esteban, the one who's fighting, is with Dominique. And when they came on the scene, honestly, I thought it was about to turn into swinging or something, but that's a whole nother story. And Esteban came on the scene, and Esteban was this ladies' man who was just so madly in love with Dominique. He couldn't do anything wrong in everyone's eyes. He's a great boxer. So he and Mike boxed. He beat Mike in boxing because apparently back in the Dominican, I think that's where they're from, he's like the best. So I'm not really sure where this storyline came from because I don't really watch their skits much. But I will say this. So many people put Esteban on a pedestal. And when Mario came in on the scene, Mario had 2 wives and nobody liked it. Everybody had a problem with him living polyamorous. Well, Mario ended up losing both of his wives when he moved from Tennessee to Georgia. And before he lost his wives, one of the wives ended up cheating with Esteban. Well, in the next clip, you're going to see how people treated Esteban over Mike. And then we'll come back.
Polygamy for me, I'm gonna speak for the men. I'm gonna be real. That's right. I'm gonna speak for the men. Okay. I think that it's culture. You know what I mean? You read the Bible, the Quran, the Holy Odus, whatever you find, God created men. We ain't so monogamous like that naturally. You know what I'm saying? So now as a man, we be disciplined and we'll have one.
So because Esteban spoke so eloquently and, you know, he was just such a ladies' man, and Dominique was so madly in love with him, and because women live in such a fantasy world, after the podcast, after Esteban said what he had to say, they got 2 million views in 24 hours. Okay, views for a content creator is their paycheck, so that's why it's a big deal.
Oh, wait, Esteban! Oh my God, 2 million views in 24 hours.
Superstar.
Ladies, we got Esteban back here for you today. I am so excited to have you.
I'm excited now. You know, Esteban is in a committed relationship. Ain't that right, brother?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so don't get too excited, ladies. This is that man y'all been waiting on right here, right?
You're being rude again.
No, I'm saying.
No, but
That's the man. That's right. Y'all get yourself.
But my thing is this. Now, Esteban and Dominique are in a place to where she's put him out. She's cheated with Mike. And her heart is really with Mike. She doesn't trust Esteban anymore because he also lied to her about having a job or something that he didn't have. And then they made plans to move away. He admitted that he flabbergasted the story. So the list is going on. At the end of the day, Esteban is just like any other dude. He's human. He is human. And I feel like he was put up on such a high pedestal to where he didn't even really know how to handle that himself. And you know, I know I get a lot of slack for the things that I say because I'm a realist, and I'm a realist because I was one of those people who I was one of those people who judged. And one thing about a person who judges another person, their day and their time will come, and it will humble you. And this was years ago that I was humbled, but I won't ever forget, my time that came. And I just, wanted to have a little conversation and say, sometimes you kind of have to look a little deeper than the surface. If somebody says something that you don't agree with, it is what it is. Like, I did this poll when the skit came out about polyamorous lifestyle, and as you see, people agreed to the polyamorous lifestyle, which more than likely it was men. But at the end of the day, like Mike said, men only choose one woman because they're disciplined to do it. They're in, culture, in a place where the culture says only one. But if they had it on their own to make that decision, they would have more than one. No, I don't condone cheating. I don't condone, homes being broken up or anything like that. But at the end of the day, we have to face reality and know that that's just the nature of a man. And I think if more women would understand that, they wouldn't be hurt so bad when they find out that their man have cheated. And I have tons of stories of even when I was married, so life is life, and it's real. It's not a fairy tale. But I just wanted, like I said, to just, post a little of this, show you where it started as far as Esteban and where he is now in his relationship after he was put up on such a high pedestal. So let's look at some comments and see what they say. Okay, so I'm reading a couple of the comments, and most people are just talking about the fight and how arrogant Esteban is too arrogant for the fight, and they don't think he's gonna win. So I don't see anybody really mentioning when Esteban first came on the scene. Leroy Cooper 5333 says she never said she loves him. When he mentioned Vegas, the mood changed. She wants Mike. Yeah, like Mike is, who wouldn't want Mike? But yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that, Leroy Cooper 5333. Okay, Dion Coleman says, Dominique, you don't never give up your job for anyone because you know that Esteban has a habit of cheating. So far I've seen one comment that mentioned what happened with Esteban. Gino6464 must be a Kountry Wayne skit watcher. He says the only one who wins is Wayne in these skits. But yeah, I'm not going to read a lot of them, and I didn't want this to be long. But guys, I just wanted to have that conversation with you and let you know sometimes we have to really look at stuff for what it is, not for what we want it to be. So let's talk about it. What do you think about Esteban and how he's gone from being this perfect man in everybody's eyes to where now Dominique doesn't even trust him? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, thanks so much for listening to Storytime with a Grown Woman. Swag and the W is silent. If you haven't, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.